I've always lived in South London since I came to London. And somebody was a neighbour at the time, Gordon. And Gordon said something like, if you weren't doing what you're doing now, what else would you do in music? I said, what else? I mean, it didn't seem a reasonable question. You know, I said, oh, I suppose you'd start a label. I said, well, when I play these Cajun records from Louisiana on the radio, people really like it, and it's impossible to get over here. So how would you get hold of it? You'd have to go to Louisiana. Or why don't we do it? And it was pretty much like this, you know, as quickly as this conversation just happened. So we went down there, had a wonderful adventure in Louisiana. And what encouraged Gordon was that the people running these little labels down there were, you could only say, amateurs. You know, one of them ran a TV repair shop. Another guy was the sheriff of Crowley, Louisiana, and ran, his office was at the back of a hairdressing salon. So if these guys could call themselves record label, you know, anybody apparently could do it. So we made our contacts and found some material we really liked, especially with a guy called Floyd Swallow in Ville Platte, Louisiana. He ran a label called Swallow and another one called Chin. And on our trip, the first day we were in New Orleans, first night, playing pool. We both of us pretty hopeless, but we loved just to go and play pool, just hear what's on the jukebox. What could be better? Neither of us drinkers at all. And I heard Promised Land start up, a tune I knew very well by Chuck Berry, but there was no guitar. Instead of guitar, there was accordion. I went over and checked, you know, A47, Promised Land by Johnny Allen, and I could see that it was actually the B-side of some other song. But anyway, and it was on Gin Records, and we had Gin as our target. We get to the address in Ville Platte, and as we're walking in the door, here's this guy, very nice guy, Floyd Swallow, shaking our hands, and I barely touch his hand. I said, have you got Promised Land by Johnny Allen? And he said, calm down, have a cup of tea. Everybody would say have a cup of tea. Say, don't drink tea. What, you're English? You don't? This was like a constant dialogue. And it was the only, of all the places we went to, the only one you could say was a proper record company, the whole thing. It was a record shop, and it sold not only its own records, but every local label and every national record as well. It was a bona fide record shop. But in the back he was a sort of semi-distributor. He had all his own records and boxes, and other neighbouring labels supplied them. But Floyd was totally reasonable. The royalty he wanted was affordable. He just said, you know, take everything away, work out what you like, let me know, I'll send you the tapes. And it all did come to pass like that. And we put together a compilation.